Hi guys, KillerHERTZ here. Welcome back to another one of my how-to videos. Today I'm going to show you how to reset the service indicator on your CLS and E-Class Mercedes. That's the W219 CLS and also W211 E-Class models. If you're not familiar with the model codes, they're the cars between 2002 and 2011. This should also be applicable to the second generation CLK model, that's the W209 as well. First up, you want to place your key in position 1 within the ignition. Scroll through the various different menus until you get to the temperature or speed screen. Now depending on what you've got set up in your own car, as I say, it'll either have the temperature or the speed displayed. Now once you're on this screen, if you move over to the little twist dial located on the left hand side of the dashboard cluster, if you press that in 3 times in succession until you hear a beep. Now as soon as that beeps, you'll notice that centre screen has changed and so it's got a little number displayed. Now, that number is the battery's voltage, what the car's reading, or you could also call it the health of the battery. Anyway, what you want to do on this screen is now press the down arrow on the left hand side of your steering wheel. You'll be presented with various different options on this screen. Now from now on it gets a little bit tricky to navigate. So what you need to do is just keep an eye on the little display at the bottom where you'd normally have your miles. That will give you an indication of what buttons can be pressed. So those little icons correspond with what's on the steering wheel. Okay, so now use the minus button on the steering wheel to scroll down through the menus until you get to the bottom option, which is labelled as confirmation. With this selected, press the page down button, which is on the left hand side of the steering wheel. This will now take you to a second screen with another series of options. Make sure that you have the full service option selected, which is the default option at the top, and once again press the page down button. After a second or two, service confirmation will be displayed within the cluster screen. So this will remain on the actual cluster screen for quite a while. At any point, just press the page down button once again and you'll be taken back to the previous screen. So instead of going back into any of the options, immediately remove your key from the ignition. Right, so now put the key back in the ignition and turn it to position 1. With the speed screen selected in the cluster, press the up or down arrows on the left hand side of the steering wheel until you get to the service screen. You'll notice it now says service display not possible. Now don't worry, the reason for this is it takes the car a couple of minutes just to recalculate the service interval. So the best thing to do is just remove the key again and leave the car for a short amount of time. Now after a couple of minutes have passed, put the key back into position 1, go back to the service reminder screen and you'll see that it's now completely reset. I hope that you found that video helpful. If you have any suggestions as to what videos you'd like to see in the future, please leave a comment below. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new videos. Thanks for watching, see you soon.